Hey guys, so I want to do a very quick little camera and speed test comparison between the Lumia 950 XL and the Nexus 6P, so we can see which platform is giving you the most bang for buck. This is Microsoft obviously versus Google, the latest and greatest from both platforms, so we can have a look here to see how they compare. Going to boot them both on at the same time in a moment. I think both of them about the same kind of price. Maybe the XL a little bit more expensive, but then again, you know, I think Google's phone probably is feeling a little bit more expensive. So nevertheless, you know, maybe we'll see a Surface phone to, you know, bring a premium build construction to compete with other platforms. So you can see here, I think the Lumia 950 XL, basically it didn't come on when I wanted it to come on. It was still shutting down. But then again, I think they would boot up faster if I did do it at the same time. But we can just do the main stuff, have a look at the performance here. So we're just going to open up some apps and see how it is. So first of all, clock. And also Tinder, Twitter, so far the Nexus 6P seems to be ahead, running stock Marshmallow obviously. Viber. Oh, that was closer. Maybe the Lumia then. Camera. I think the Nexus. Dialer. Again, I think the Nexus here. We do also have, let's try some maps performance so we can see how this is. And on here, so this is Bing Maps versus Google Maps. You can see, I think, a little bit smoother on Google Maps than the Bing Maps. Let's try going somewhere. So both seem to resolve it about the same kind of time. Can we get a street view? Wow. Go. So maybe a little bit quicker to go into the street view here, and very smooth on the Nexus. You can see quite, wow, that needs some improvement, I think, bro. And you can just have a look here at the web browsing. So Edge versus Chrome. I think that's for the best here. And we can just start off with Daily Mail. So maybe the Nexus then. Both seem to be nice and smooth when using the pinch to zoom. Both coming with Super AMOLED displays, so you're getting your pinkish whites. Just click on a link. I think the Nexus again there. And also we do have TechCrunch. Go. Quicker to resolve here on the Google platform. So for some reason we do have it opening in the mobile view on the Nexus, and I think actually both of them are mobile, but they look so different. Wow, the Nexus is going mad here trying to load an advert. Look at that, and they wonder why people use ad blockers. So we'll just move off this website. GSM Arena. Go. So quite similar with this one. Really, I think I'm going to give it a draw because, you know, the Nexus, it really wasn't handling the TechCrunch website very well, and the 950 seemed to do quite well. So probably 950, but going to give it a draw just for fairness. We can just round off here for the multitasking as well. And you can see straight away we do have more stuff kept in memory on the Nexus 6P. Wish. Viber. WhatsApp. So identical performance here, which is nice. And camera, a little bit quicker on the left there, which is good. Maps, very quick on the left again. And dialer. So as you can see here, you know, very similar when it comes to the multitasking, but generally, you know, the Android platform's holding more in memory. I'm noticing things which I went into before, you know, they're just not there. So I'm gonna have to give it to the Nexus really. But maybe it can be improved, and you know, we do live in hope. But we can have a look at the camera performance. So basically, you know, I think you are aware that the specs here between these two, we're getting the latest PureView Carl Zeiss technology here in the Lumia 950 XL, which is coming with a triple LED flash as well as rich capture ability. So we can have a look at the performance against a trusted camera, which is the 6P. Very impressive camera on that. And first things first, we can have a look at the macro kind of performance. So you can see how they perform. And you can see from this shot, you know, I think the colours looked a little bit more coldish on the 950 XL and probably more realistic on the 6P. So you can see that probably. And I think if we go back a little bit, you can see there's a slight coldishness to the 950's images, but generally, you know, they're both very good nevertheless, and you know, I wouldn't be so disappointed with either of them, to be honest. So you can have a look to see, you know, how they compare, and if you can see any differences here. But personally, you know, I'm happy with either one really. And I think the only real difference is in terms of the lower light performance. The shots on the 950 seem to be more clearer. Nexus 6P is good. In fact, it's fantastic when it comes to low light, but I do notice a little bit of grain does creep into it compared to the 950, which kept things very nice and you know, very little grain, as well as the colours looked amazing on the Chiquito picture. So I think for the low light, definitely going for the Lumia 950 XL, which is good. So you know, they do 4K video recording as well, so you can have a look at that. So I think the focusing could be better on the Lumia 950 XL. It seems that I need to prompt it now and again, but probably because you know, it's a new device, they need to roll out some updates to fix that. But generally, you can see in day-to-day performance, really the Android Marshmallow seems to be that little bit more refined when it comes to the multitasking, and also I think the app opening as well. But you know, maybe there is still some scope for software updates. Windows 10 is very you know, young at the moment, and you know, we will look out for that. But nevertheless, you know, both of them fantastic cameras at the end of the day, and if you're looking for a camera phone, you won't go wrong with either of them. So yeah, just a quick little video here. Hope you found it helpful, and don't forget to leave a like if you did, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.